Hey commercial truck drivers, American patriots, and their families. How are you doing? My name is Vince. I drove to Washington, D.C., all the way from Nevada to try to get the trucking industry noticed and on the map. Little cool part of history right here. This is Rochambeau. Statue, pretty neat, huh? There's some things that we need to touch on, you guys, all right? So I need you to listen very carefully. This is 4 main things we've really got to work on, guys. Come on. I want to get that big, beautiful flag. That right there, the American flag, red, white, and blue. That is on the lawn of the White House. How cool is that right now, you guys? So there's a few things I want to talk to you guys about, some main issues in the trucking industry that everybody needs to know. The FMCSA, the Federal Motor Safety Administration, is the head of the department underneath the Transportation Division ran by Sean Duffy, and that is our division that we need to focus on inside of the White House or inside of our government. The head of our department, the FMCSA right now, is being ran by a DOT police officer. It shouldn't be ran by a DOT police officer. As a truck driver, I want a truck driver in that position. Why is it that the trucking industry is ran by somebody that has not done it for 20 or 30 years, yet the FRA, which is the Federal Rail Administration, guess what? The head of that spear is ran by a train engineer of 20, 30 years. The FAA, Federal Air Administration, is ran by none other than a commercial air pilot. So first things first, we need to put a truck driver with 2 or 3 million miles, 20 or 30 years experience. We need to put that truck driver where that truck driver belongs, in office in the FMCSA. It needs to be the spear for us. Second thing, y'all, we need to ban non-domicile CDLs from non-American citizens. That means if you are not an American citizen, you don't get a CDL. That needs to happen immediately. If we get that done and we get all the CDL holders that should not have a CDL, if we get those out of here, the rates will go up. That's why the rates are so low. That's why we're not making anything. All of our supply chains are controlled, should be controlled within the US border. So anything outside of the US border, the supply chain cannot be controlled. Brokers, dispatchers, and carriers should not be located overseas. I say again, brokers, dispatchers, and carriers should not be overseas. They should be right here in the good old USA. If you don't reside here, you don't get to enjoy our revenue, not off the trucking industry, not anymore. No more cabotage, y'all. We need to get that taken care of. So Mexican drivers that are driving loads up to the United States are legally supposed to take those load from the United States back to Mexico, but they don't do that. Instead, when they come up to the United States and drop their load, they keep getting loads locally all over the United States. They work here 6 to 9 months off our revenue, off our backs. That is all taking out of our pocket, you guys. The industry is flooded. We have to get that changed too. Listen, I want to inspire all of you truck drivers. I'm just now educating myself. I hope that you go on this journey with me. I want to let all you know that the 3 million truck drivers, we are currently uniting, and we're just trying to do better for ourselves and our family. I hope you guys follow me on my journey, and I hope I can inspire you to also help your family by doing the things that I'm doing. Remember, I spent 4 days here on my own dime, and I can't afford it, guys. I have a family to feed. I want to let you know one other thing. The brokers, the shippers, the insurance companies, they might be able to pay lobbyists. They might be able to, pay Congress members. I don't know. They might be able to pay a lot of money to get their laws passed. We might not have that money, but you know what we do have? We have the numbers, guys, and women and men, commercial truck drivers, man, American truck drivers. Let's go. We can do this, you guys. We have the numbers. We don't have the money right now, but we will have the money if we work in numbers. So please unite with me. Unite with each other. It's not about me. It's about us, guys. We all need to unite with each other. Share each other's comments. Support one another, man. At the truck stops, I encourage all of you. I want you guys to go and shake hands and just say something kind to a driver. We might not have our families there, but just say hi to each other. Say, hey, good job working today, man. Thanks for taking loads to my family. Because while I'm going to the East Coast to drop East Coast families loads off, goods and services, some of you East Coast drivers are going to the West Coast to supply my family. So I appreciate you. Also, I want to say one last thing. Everything that I am right now, I'm deeply touched by all the lives, all the comments I've been getting. I've been getting so many stories from truck drivers that are losing their home, losing their cars. They're losing everything. Y'all, we have to be accountable. We have to do this. We have to unite. We are uniting, and we're going to do better for our families. And on one last note, 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verses 13 through 14 says this: be on your guard, stand still in the faith, be courageous, be strong, do everything in love. Later, guys. Wish us luck.